Doomies. Welcome back to another episode of the TastyDoom podcast. Without further ado, let's jump into another episode. Guys, I love the fact that we do this. I am having so much fun just doing this right here.
You're welcome.
Thank you for being my friends.
Send me bowling.
Friend is a strong word.
Buddy is a one-finger word. Pal is two.
All you need is two.
Hey, just give me the thumb. That's it.
What would the fist be?
The fist, you say? That would be Pornhub.
Yeah. That's money in the making.
That would be a destructive Friday evening.
And a sad Saturday morning.
All right. Welcome back to another episode of the TastyDoom podcast. I'm a little excited today because I have some amazing news to bring. And also on the news part, I'm only going to do this every other episode, which is the first time that we record, since we record 2 episodes a week. So the next episode after this won't have a news section, but we're still going to try to bring you some kind of overpowered weapon, class, or feat. So as of Wednesday, I finished the last session of the Spectral Tome, which should be going live here Sunday. So those of you who are listening, if you have not jumped over to Another Bad Side Quests YouTube and checked them out, please do so, because they have not only brought an amazing campaign, lots of fun for me, but also 2 amazing opportunities that I'm going to be putting in this news. So please support them, because they supported us and they're amazing people. So Another Bad Side Quest on YouTube. All right, second part of the news. I got invited to run ads on a stream that happened today. I had to jump over. I was trying to text you so I could get over here and use the studio, but I didn't know if you were asleep or not. So I had to run over to the church and record it there. But it is a 24-hour D&D live stream. And in the intermissions between, because they had like several DMs set up, in between the intermissions, they ran our ad, which was on like an average of 50 people that would like constantly rotate in and out that have finally listened to us on there. So we've just got a ton of probably new people hopefully going to be coming to the pod. 3, we have, I did the math. I know it's a scary thought. We have over 600 plays on our podcast.
Really?
Yes.
The podcast with YouTube.
With YouTube. I took all of the plays from YouTube, and we are at 399 just on Anchor right now.
And how spread out are those views?
So most of our views all come from the earlier episodes. We're getting around 9 to 10 active listeners with at least 1 to 2 people on YouTube. So our listener base is still low, but because they have constantly listened to us, we are over 600 plays.
Nice.
That is awesome. I'm super excited.
Hell yeah.
So our friends at Fumble Through, I am going to be doing a special mini-series with them here soon. I got some of like the spaceship and stuff designed for them and got that sent down to them. So I'm hoping to hear back from them here soon. And hopefully August, I guess this month when you guys hear this, I want to try to get a date set up and start doing the mini-series with them, which is going to be so much fun considering they have like 30 active listeners. I got invited personally to another mini-series. That one's kind of a hush-hush right now, so I can't say too much about it, but I'm really excited for that one as well. And then final part of our news is today, which was like me finding out yesterday that the Travel Log, they are a D&D lore podcast that you can find on Spotify, Apple Podcast. I'm not sure if they have a YouTube, but they invited me to come to their show and do a session because his co-host was sick and she was out. So I actually got to do the new Adventures in the Forgotten Realms the new land cards, we actually went on a journey and tried to figure out where in the Forgotten Realms that those cards were depicting. It was so much fun. So that should be coming out here in the next couple of weeks. But of course, we're like 4 weeks ahead right now, so it'll probably be out by the time anyone actually listens to this. But it's awesome. I've had so much fun, and it's all because of you guys. So I just want to thank each and every one of you guys for wanting to do this podcast with me, because it's awesome.
Yes.
Fuck off.
Okay, so why don't we go ahead and we jump into the next session, or the next part of our pod, which is what are we doing today?
So I have collected today an overpowered feat to talk about.
Ooh.
This one's a pretty short readout, but it's on the D&D Beyond's homebrew page for feats. It's called Constant Regeneration, and as the name implies, it involves regenerating health. It requires a Constitution score of just 13 or higher, and if you have that, you can, at the beginning of each turn, you regenerate an amount of health, HP, equal to 5 times your level, with a maximum of 25. For a character at level 5, every time someone has a turn, you get 25 health. If you have a party of 4, that means you are guaranteed to have 100 hit points at the end of every round, guaranteed. If you have enemies with you, that could be more.
Oh my gosh. That is stupid broken.
Yep, at the beginning, it doesn't say at the beginning of each of your turns, it says at the beginning of each turn.
I feel like even
especially
if it was 1 health, it'd be overpowered.
Well, I don't know. 1 health, I think, would be manageable.
I don't know if there's like 10 turns, especially since
Yeah.
Kyle's monsters take 2 turns.
Yeah, but now we're talking about 10 health versus 250 health. At level 5.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That is ridiculous.
It's and for only needing a Constitution score of 13.
That's pretty low.
That's like
That's
almost
basic.
commoners.
Yeah.
Commoners are only at 10.
Yeah. That is gnarly. Please don't ever get that feat. I'm telling you right now.
Ultimately, it might sound nice, but all that's going to result in is a DM that's going to take your character or kill your character. It's not worth it.
Or throw you off a cliff.
You'd regenerate.
You'd regenerate.
I
You would.
don't think
You'd be full health by the
all
time you
you
hit the
need is
bottom.
1 health and you're good.
There is a disease that prevents you from regaining health.
It would be a lot of spell work. There's some spell work that can prevent it.
There's
Vegan health would be
a
great too.
yeah
Then you don't get
there's
diseases.
a way to manage it, but it would be
It would be
hard.
outrageous.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just get a monster that can do 200 HP a turn.
Yeah, and then the battles just last forever. And then you're like, oh, I'm rolling the dice again.
See, the monsters kill your teammates, and then you're losing turns to gain health.
Yeah, but in a game where the monsters have 2 turns every time.
Yeah, but you know, what?
That means it can kill 2 people in a round.
But not to worry, I did find a sustain feat for Paul to take so that he will not be down as easy. And it is less broken, but I'd say it still leans towards being a little overpowered.
There's a lot of homebrew stuff that's just overpowered.
It's a lot similar to Kovdar's Leech ability.
Did we level up?
No, you should just be level 8,
Wait, what?
right?
I'm 7.
I have 7 right now.
Does that mean that we're level 8?
I thought before I joined the session before I joined, you guys said you leveled up.
No.
Because I haven't been keeping track of what level you guys are.
I'm level 7.
I have level 7 right
You
now.
guys are level
then I'll
7?
just go back.
And I only have 7 feats, so
I know
if we're
it's take
supposed
off,
to have
so
an
just-
8th. Well, no, hold on.
No,
Don't be
no,
so quick
no.
to take away.
Yeah, no, no.
Quick to add.
I think
Go
we're
ahead,
adding.
keep that level, because after this, I'm going to give you guys a level.
After this
After
sentence.
this, I don't want to be here till 1 o'clock in the morning while you guys try to figure out how to level up your characters.
I have
I already
to
know what
roll
I'm
one
doing.
thing and take a feat. I'm done leveling.
I'm adding strength.
Okay, well, it's going to be
My bad.
after this fight. And then you guys can level up as you guys finally get back
For
in your
a
wagon.
minute, technically the fight is over.
After this fight, that
For a
Paul's
minute.
literally dead.
Yeah, you are unconscious right now,
We
aren't you?
didn't pick him up. Yeah, he's still unconscious. I believe I'm still in the middle of death saving throw. I don't know if anybody could save me.
I didn't go back and listen.
We're technically out of combat because I banished her.
Yeah.
So
No, I
for
went
a
to
minute,
stabilize
we're
you.
out of combat.
I stabilized you.
Okay.
Yeah, he stabilized you.
That means
And I thought you tried to feed him berries or something like that.
He's
No?
not
I don't
berries.
got berries. I can feed him my head.
But just because he's a plant, we're supposed to have berries?
Is it
Pumpkins are technically a berry.
plant racism?
I
Oh,
have
that's a
something
different
that-
head. Sorry. Yeah.
I have something to help you.
Oh no. All right. Why don't we go ahead? Let's jump into tonight's episode of the Tasty Doom podcast. At last that we left off, you guys had journey in to the town of Fayhaven. The large broken gates barely hanging on by their hinges as you guys explored where the scream had come from. You guys turn a corner to see a horde of hags along with their undead abominations that they have stitched together. You guys see one hag at the top pull a heart from a sacrifice, a young woman. As she does her mumbo jumbo, she turns the heart black, and with a ritual, opens up a portal to the Shadowfell and brings more undead into the area. You guys, being completely unnoticed, wait until the ritual is over, with all of the hags and all of their monstrosities walking right next to you, not even giving you an eye, as if you are almost invisible to them. You guys eventually follow this leader hag that had this dark heart back to her hut. After several attempts to burn down the hut, you guys eventually just try to get in as she finally comes out to look at you, and a fight erupts. You guys destroy two of her crocodile guardians that she has stitched together herself, and Astro has banished the hag to another realm, but only temporarily. And Paul, you lay unconscious on the ground. What do you guys wish to do?
First off, did they know that it's only for a minute? Or do only I know that?
You only know that.
So, we need to get him up because she's coming back in about He's like looking at his wrist. There's no watch there, but he's still looking at her. Any second now.
Alrighty. I run into the hut.
I'm gonna
I know how to wake him up.
none of you.
I'm gonna walk over and slap him in the face and subtle cast Kovdar's hand.
Oh no.
What does that do?
Okay. He's been waiting.
Have a healing
He's
spell?
been waiting
He does.
forever to use this.
Kovdar has a healing spell?
Punches life
But
into you.
it's not guaranteed.
Could just kill me. Could just put me back into an unstable state.
So you're healed for 2d6, and you immediately take 1d4 bludgeoning.
Nice. He's
So
gonna
it
roll
could
2.
just put you unconscious
He's gonna
straight
roll
away.
2 health and 4 damage.
He's gonna roll a nat 20 and crit punch you, kill you.
I don't think that's how this works.
You're Gary.
9 health.
Hey, I can't die from 1d4 blood. Does it add your strength?
No, it's a spell.
While he's doing
Does it add your
that,
spell attack?
3 damage.
So
So
I
you
take
have 6
6.
health.
I am up.
and while he's doing that, I'm gonna cast Pity of Arcturus on him, which gives him 7 health.
Okay, so
Do I need to cast? Like, do I
13.
need to roll to cast since he's just standing
No.
there?
Okay, so at this point,
So he gets 7 health.
I'm going to launch into trying to do a spell myself. How much time would you say we have before the hag that I don't know comes back in a minute?
So-
What happened?
You got your ass kicked.
Yeah, but after that,
She's coming back any minute now.
I slapped you,
kill her.
and you woke up.
A
I'm gonna
banister.
look for the black heart.
Wait, she's coming back?
Yeah. She's coming back any second
find
now.
Yes, I was not done fighting. I'm happy.
Yeah, I remember she had the heart with her when I banished her.
Oh,
Yep.
I didn't know that. I thought maybe she did
oh,
not.
never mind. This takes 10 minutes to cast, not 1 minute.
All right. At this point, I would like everybody to go ahead and roll me initiative. You guys will have one full round before she comes back.
Oh, awesome. That's solid.
Wow.
That's awful.
You ready for this mind-blowing set of numbers from us? I think Joel should start.
5.
I think I have the highest. I'm gonna let Blade go next.
21.
I lied. I have 11. Paul's
22.
still looking dazed. He just knocked out, and then somehow he was healed, but he's pretty sure he got punched. He's not quite sure what happened.
Didn't the croc like body slam you or something like that?
I think
He got bit.
Yeah.
He took me down mid-bite and then just released me so he could start fighting him.
Astro, you go first in this one round that you guys have,
And she's back.
and she'll be back at the end of this round.
And she's popping right.
Yes.
How much health do you have?
13.
I'm going to cast.
I do have another rage shot.
I'm going to cast Armor of Thrice on Paul, which gives you 9 temporary hit points.
Yeah.
1d6 fire if you get hurt while you still have the temporary hit points. I think I'll just back up maybe a foot or two. Just give us 5.
Well,
foot space.
just know that Paul is here in the doorway, right?
Okay.
You banished her. She's right here, and you were standing just like almost right on top of Paul as you banished her, right?
Okay.
So she's going to be coming right in front of you.
Okay, I want to go on the other side of where she'll come.
Okay, so you have to go in the building then.
Yeah, I want to do that.
Okay.
I want to follow him on my turn. That's part of my plan.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, Ivan, with this information, what do you want to do?
Oh, fire breath. I haven't used it.
Okay,
gonna-
so you've got Paul in front. She's gonna spawn in the middle, and you've got Astro on the side,
Oh,
or Astro right
It's
behind.
kind of like a
never
doorway.
mind. I'll just hit him with the trident.
Okay, so
Ready action.
okay, there's a doorway here, so you'll be able to reach over Paul, but Paul's gonna try to go inside, so you're gonna be the one in front.
No,
Okay.
he has a 10-foot reach with this.
Yeah, he's got a 10-foot reach, so you can like technically stab, but you're gonna go inside the building on your turn,
Yeah, that's fine.
which your turn is next. So.
So he's ready in action to attack her when she appears.
Okay, so Astro and Paul, you guys are now inside the building.
I'm
Goldar?
also readying in action so that when she comes up, I'm going to use my inflict burns. I'm readying my spell inflict burns and then an attack.
Okay. Kovdar, what are you doing?
Kovdar's gonna look at Paul, see how hurt he is, and think to himself that he has to kill her fast. And he's gonna concentrate, and haste is just gonna be cast since it's the first time I've done it.
Okay.
I'll spend a subtle point,
Excuse me, a subtle point?
subtle spell point.
Oh, I was like, what?
It's meta magic stuff. He has a lot of meta magic stuff.
He's gonna think I need to kill this
And
hag
it's
really
there
quick.
for aesthetic.
Power word kill.
All right, Kovdar. So you focus on your inner power, willing your muscles and your body to move faster. What do you roll?
I don't have to roll, it's the first time I did it.
Oh, it is the first time.
Yes.
Sorry. Yep, you are right. So, you feel a very subtle vibration moving through your body. You feel energized, like you could run miles or a marathon and not even begin to sweat. Okay, so, and you're gonna... That's all you can do on your turn, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay, so...
I'm just gonna get in close where she's gonna be.
All right, so that is a complete round. So, Kovdar, as you finish that, you see the air distort inside this hut right towards the doorway, and 2 hands reaching out and pulling this doorway apart. You see a grotesque hag coming through.
You only thought that you could banish me. Let me show you my true power.
All right, so back to the top of the initiative. it is Astro.
Actually, 2 people have ready to action.
Oh, that is true. So, reactions. Sorry. Thank you for reminding me.
Insta-kill.
I doubt it. I'll let him go first since he is first on the board.
Ivan, stab with your sticky stick.
Stab. Nat 20.
Oh my god.
Atta boy.
16 plus 12 and 16. 28 damage.
Okay.
Let me look to see if I...
All your attacks now deal an additional 2d6 points of fire damage. So if you are not ablazed, every one of your attacks does 2d6.
Yeah, 8 fire damage.
Okay. Paul?
Is that all for him?
Yeah, I think so. There might be
Uh,
something with my trident.
you critted. You double the amount of dice.
Yeah, you get the
I already,
dice.
so I already doubled. Do I double my belt dice too?
So let me go back to it real quick. Solar Blaze. When you critically hit a creature with an attack, double the amount of dice you would roll for fire damage.
Oh, wow.
So it's 4 times.
That's getting the use of my belt. So 5 fire damage. Added on to that.
That's 41 points of damage, buddy, for 1 hit.
Yeah.
Now my turn.
Now your turn. Go.
Okay, so like I said, I'm doing inflict burns with my sword.
Okay.
And he's flanking, so I have advantage, right?
Yeah, you got plenty of people flanking.
Thank God. Never mind, not thank God. I'm destined to roll a 2. A 10. Or no, a 12 to hit.
That's a miss.
Atta boy.
Yeah.
That is the reaction rounds, right? Okay. Now back to the top of the initiative. Astro, it is your turn. You have a hag standing right in front of you. A black beating heart in her hand.
Banisher.
I can't do that again.
Damn.
That's like my one-off. Yeah, I'm just gonna hit her with my scythe.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
That's a hit.
10 damage.
Okay.
I hit her again.
Okay.
14.
That's a miss.
That's all I'm gonna do.
Okay, Ivan.
I am going to use an ability called Phoenix Aura. As an action, creatures within 10 feet of you make an intimidation check. I didn't think about anyone close by me.
You have at least one party member close by you.
Poor Koda. Doomed to be frightened.
On a the creature becomes frightened, you gain advantage on that. On any attack you make against the creature frightened in this way. This lasts till the end of your next turn. The effect ends if the creature ends its turn out of the line of sight or more than 60 feet away from you.
I mean, I will say you already have advantage.
Yeah. Does that stack?
No.
doesn't.
No, it
Okay,
does not.
so-
No. Do I already have advantage?
We're
Yeah.
flanking.
Yep.
Oh.
You have people flanking.
There's 2 of us on each side of it.
Never mind. I'll just hit it.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh, let me actually turn this. Let's get
25. And 27.
Those are to hit.
Yeah. Curse this fucking dice. 24 damage piercing with my Ember Gloom, and then 8 fire damage. I'm consistent.
Okay. It is now her turn. She turns to look at you as you've stabbed her several times in the side.
You've put up a good fight, my pretty. But now let me show you what I can truly do.
She raises her hand above the black beating heart in her hand, and you see these black tendrils come off out the door and into the dead bodies of the crocs. They start to raise up.
All right, you guys handled that. I'm gonna bounce.
That is going to be the end of her turn.
That makes it mine.
That means it's Paul's turn.
I attack her. 25 for the first attack. And a 22 for the second.
Both hit.
25 damage. Do you need to know between fire and regular damage? 5 of it was fire damage.
Nope, I only need to know if it's necrotic. She is resistant to necrotic damage.
Alright, well, 5 of it is fire damage anyways.
Okay, so 25 points of damage for the first attack. Okay.
Second attack. 25 again.
That's the end of your turn?
She's not undead or anything.
No, at the end of your turn, she's going to go ahead and use her legendary action. She is going to take the heart. She is going to use 1 charge, and she is going to disappear in front of you and appear outside the building about 30 feet away. That is her legendary action. Now it is back to the monsters. The crocs use half of their movement to stand back up and start to move towards you. Iven and Kovdar, you guys are outside, so you're going to get an attack by the croc golems. All right, the first attack. So Kovdar, 11 to hit.
Miss.
Second attack is a natural 1. So you can use your reaction to attack back.
I will do that. 28.
That's a hit.
So 17.
17. You see this croc trying to bite, to bring up its arms and slam against you. You just easily dodge the attacks, bringing your axe around. You cleave a whole arm off of this thing as it just falls to its side.
And I gain 5 health.
Okay, Ivan is now attacking you. That is a dirty 20 to hit for the first attack, and a 10 for the second attack. So only 1 hits.
Are you sure about that?
Your AC 18, right?
17.
17.
Because I can contort.
That is true. I forgot about it. What are you gonna do?
I don't know. What is it hitting?
It's a slam attack. It's raising its fist up and it's gonna bring it down on top of you.
Can I contort my torso to dodge that? That work?
You can?
Okay, I'll do it.
Okay.
It's the biggest damage. I'm gonna roll a fucking 10 on this.
How much damage do you do to yourself when you do that?
1d10.
Okay.
That's the highest one. Ooh, 4 damage. That's not bad. And then, all creatures who can visibly see this within 30 feet must succeed DC's 13 Wisdom saving throw.
Well, now me and Astro are inside the tent.
I would say you guys are safe from it, but Kovdar, I need you to roll a fear check.
I have advantage.
Wait.
He's facing the other direction, fighting another monster.
That's true. He's fighting on the. You wouldn't see it.
But she.
I'll give you advantage on it.
Okay.
I already have advantage.
Arguably.
Okay.
Arguably.
21.
Ooh,
Easy pass.
the blank face all
Okay.
of a sudden that you got just was like,
Luckily, you didn't hear the crackling again.
Yeah, you're too focused on fighting this thing. Ivan, you split your back trying to somersault in the air to dodge this attack. You deal the damage to yourself, but you see the large creature's arm hit the ground, the stone that makes up the road cracking and shattering from the impact. That would have hurt if it would have hit you.
What about the hag?
Oh, the hag can see.
The hag can see. Oh my gosh. Condition immunity. Frightened.
Yeah, but you can roll it anyway.
No, I'm not. What you see me rolling this, invisible dice. It's because it's immune.
Kind of looks like you're jerking off.
Yeah, it could be. I'm trying to pleasure my dice so they roll.
why
a
is it
little
all the
bit
way
better.
over there?
Don't ask questions.
I didn't say who.
All right, Hag is gonna go. So you two are outside.
Oh man, the hag goes again before Cobra.
Yup. She points a finger at you, Kovdar. With a sick grin, a green beam shoots from the tip of her finger. She is going to cast a Finger of Death. Con save.
Natural 20.
Oh my gosh.
Total of 27.
You save. All right, 7d8. So you would take 55 points of necrotic damage, but it is now halved to 27. So, Kovdar, you see the hag point a finger, the green energy shooting from her finger, the sickly grin that she has. It hits you. You curl your muscles, forcing the magic back. The grin is wiped from her face as she expected that to kill you. Alright, that is going to be the end of her turn and the beginning of Kovdar's turn.
That was cute. Let me show you what I can do. I'm going to take the opportunity attack and I'm going to dash over to her.
Oh, okay. Opportunity attack.
You can dash for the free or for a bonus action with haste.
It's my haste action, but she's close enough. I don't have to actually dash.
Okay.
Just running
Figuratively
fast.
Okay. So just like last night, I can't roll worth a shit. So that's a 10 to hit.
Miss.
I make all these freaking monsters and they can't freaking hit you. All right, so you dash forward to the hag.
Yes. And I'm going to attack her. 12 to hit.
That is a miss.
Unfortunately.
24 to hit.
That is a miss. That's a hit.
And my haste attack. Natural 20.
Oh my god!
She gone. She
dude.
gone.
Say hello to a dead hag.
Is she a fiend?
No, she is a fae.
Okay.
She is a dead.
Obliterate it with her with it anyways. No,
So
we
the
can't.
first one I'm going to do 3rd level Divine Smite. And the second one I'm going to do 4th level Divine Smite.
Oh my gosh.
She's super dead.
So freaking much.
I don't know if we're gonna get to attack her.
Seriously, if you kill my hag now, I'm gonna be so pissed.
The first attack is 33. 13 is radiant if that matters.
No, just give me the main. So 33.
And the crit is 104.
And the crit is 104
What?
radiant
Okay.
damage.
I'm sorry, I do have to ask. That did include radiant damage, right?
Yes.
Damn it. All right.
I thought you said she was
60
only
radiant.
weak to necrotic damage.
No, she's resistant to necrotic damage.
Sorry, that's what I meant.
Yes.
Is she vulnerable to radiant?
No, she's not vulnerable to radiant, but there's a certain condition that happens if she's hit with radiant.
She bursts into flames.
Oh gosh, freaking dang it!
You know the Wicked Witch of the West that melts with water?
Kovdar, you ignoring all of the creatures around, knowing what this hag can do and what she has just done to a beautiful young lady. You just rush off. You actually crack the ground. You launch yourself so hard. You bring your axe all the way behind your back. The back of the axe actually touching your butt as you do a full swing forward, bringing your legs forward to increase your momentum. You split this hag in half. Yeah. You hear a distant laughter as her entire body disintegrates into a black ash and is carried away by the wind. You watch golem crocodiles that she had on her side just shift and collapse into nothing but just pieces.
I would like an insight check to see if I can tell if maybe she didn't actually die there.
You watch as a black beating heart lands in the street.
I want to rush up to that and stab it.
I want an insight check to tell if maybe she didn't actually die there.
Okay, go ahead.
Just in case.
All right, Astro, you rush up, you stab the heart. Go ahead and roll me an attack.
I got an 18.
19?
That is a hit. Okay.
I got an 18.
You got an 18? You've seen many undead disappear in Radiant in the exact same way, but the laugh has your skin crawling. Okay?
9 damage.
9 damage. Your scythe comes down and goes right in between the heart, piercing it all the way through. It is still beating. You pull your scythe back out, and the wound that is in the heart just seals itself back.
You need help with that Astro.
Kovdar just cut it in half.
This sounds like a yes.
Just
I'm
hit it.
going to hit it and cast Dispel Magic on it.
Okay.
Damn you. Do I have to roll?
Didn't you already do all those rolls?
Yeah, I can just do it.
Yeah, you-
I mean,
yeah,
do
you
I
can just
do I
do
have to
it.
roll to
Oh.
dispel
No,
it?
because the way that Dispel Magic is it's you still casting the spell. It's just flavored as you using your axe
No.
to dispel.
No, I mean
He
to
means-
dispel it.
Is it of a spell high
Yeah,
enough that he has to
higher than
roll
3.
a DC?
If it is targeted by a Dispel Magic, it is destroyed.
Oh, nice.
You bring your axe back, seeing what Astro is. You look at your axe, and with the same calling that you did back in the cavern, the wanting to not just split the object, but to split the entire makeup, all of the knowledge that makes up this object, to disintegrate it with one great swing. You let out a roar and bring your axe down, the tip of your axe going all the way through the heart into the ground, shearing the heart in two. You hear a scream of a hag as the heart burns away in flame.
I knew it!
Verna Moroshriek was magically connected to this heart. It was a magical, wondrous item that you guys could collect and use, but it works just like a phylactery.
What does that mean?
It
That's what
means
liches use to stay
in
alive.
so many days she would be back wherever the heart is.
Good thing we've got a kill it till it's dead attitude.
But I will say that is a very strong magical item lost.
Yeah, I'm not too sad.
I don't want to fight her again.
Not a
She
magical item
sucked.
I want to keep.
She sucked.
Plus, I've examined a phylactery. My odds of discovering it was a phylactery, I think, are pretty high.
At this point, you guys hear the entire coven of hags scream out. You can hear doors slam open, the thunderous footsteps of abominations, and they are coming your way.
Should we run?
I mean, we could test out the necklaces again. Run.
We should fight them. Fight them right now.
Oh,
There was like 100 of
good
them.
job.
Does anybody have illusion? I have so little health. Visually, I look
Forgot about that.
fucked up
Yeah.
still.
My back is in pain from that fight.
He's an old man. He threw his back out.
I did
Do we have to go through them to get to
purposely.
You have to go through them to get to the cart.
the cart? Question. So, my void blink says that I can teleport to an unoccupied space I can see within range, which is like 30 feet. If I grab him, can I use it still?
To find him?
Yeah, to
You?
find him. So
Paul, if I grab Paul, can I still use it?
Void Blank will only work with a creature the same size as you, not bigger.
And
It's
you
like Dimension
chose
Door.
to be a kobold.
I can take half of you.
Oh, good. I'm gonna hurried walk back towards the cart, but I'm gonna trust the necklace is gonna work. And
Okay.
that they're running to where the hag died and not to us. If that fails, that sucks.
I don't
Okay.
have a necklace.
You have a teleport. Good luck.
Actually, I want to try and... Can I try and lure him away
Or no,
from the
he
cart a little
said
bit?
that the necklace would.
It worked.
Our necklaces would help you.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it's an area of effect.
Okay, so I'll stay with them then.
Okay. So, do you guys just walk your way back to the carriage? Do
No.
you guys run?
Indirect path around the best as we can, where the
Yeah.
monsters are going to be coming from.
Like fast as we can. I think
I don't
And
want
then
them.
if we see things, we'll like try to blend in.
Yeah, I don't want them to see us and be like, they're running. They're the responsible parties.
Okay.
But we're gonna like fast walk our way around. a
Okay,
long
so
way.
if you guys are going to try to stealth, I need stealth checks.
Yes.
Oh yes, I own. Oh wait,
I don't
have
trust
one.
the necklaces, right?
Oh, this is going well. Do we have advantage on this for any reason?
Actually, I would give you advantage.
Holy shit!
Oh my god.
I rolled the same each time. I rolled the exact same thing each time.
All right, so we'll go clock pattern.
18.
Ah yes, so my first roll, I'll tell you, was a 3, but don't worry, it got better. It became a nat 1. So my total is 6.
All right.
18.
22.
Okay.
And
You
Goodbye,
guys,
friend.
you guys hear the thunderous footsteps of these hags. They're still crying out in agony of the loss of their main hag. What's a head witch called? I have no idea. They are running your way. You guys dart behind one of the buildings, just skirting around as you can hear them coming around. You can hear them wailing, crying. You can even see a couple of them are reaching at the ground where some of the ashes still lay, trying to bring her back and close to them as best that they can. You guys dart off back to your cart. The coven none the wiser.
Yes.
the necklaces were
Question.
because I didn't steal.
Would I know if they could bring her back in any magical way?
Go ahead and roll me a Arcana check.
21.
If they performed a big enough ritual and had some way of being able to get her body back, then there could be. But it is going to the Nine Hills itself
Okay.
to get it.
But they have an express ticket to the Nine Hills. They're already done.
All right, you guys make it back to your wagon. You guys can see the horde of hags and their stitched abominations still in a circle. You guys jump in the wagon?
Jump
Yep.
in the
Yeah.
wagon.
I'm gonna wait at the door and each one of them to walk through, kind of like a locker room, give a slap on the ass.
Okay.
Sorry.
Smack.
Paul's immune
Smack.
to that because Paul opened the door and goes in first.
So you just kind of like bump his butt. just put both hands on his butt,
You
help him
basically
in.
shove me in the car.
Give you a little helping hand since you're so beat up.
All right.
Okay.
All right, you guys all load up in the cart. Ivan, which way is the cart going? And at what speed?
Mach speed.
Hella.
All right, you jam in the sculpture of the galloping horse. You can feel the jerk of the horses once again taking off as they constantly build up speed. You cut around the outside of the building, stand inside of the town so that you can get on the road. You guys just dart out of the town and are on your way. You have killed a hag, ruined a coven of their plans. That is a level up.
Yes.
Bum, bum, bum.
Yay!
Let me go ahead and end this session with one little description. As you guys are traveling on the road, you come to a small fork in the road. A sign depicting arrows pointing in different directions. And you see a small, hunched over figure, a large backpack on his back, sitting on a bench, a yellow light in his hand, illuminating the area. And that is where we'll end for tonight. The TastyDoom podcast is an unofficial fan content permitted under the fan content policy, not approved or endorsed by Wizards. Portion of the material used is property of Wizards of the Coast, Wizards of the Coast, LLC. Music is by Epidemic Sound. If you have questions, concerns, advice, or ideas that you'd like to tell us about, then feel free to email us at tastydoom.podcast@outlook.com. If you've liked our content, then feel free to join us on Twitter at tasty_doom. And remember to stay tasty.